do you think, Tucker? Got Hunter and Tucker. Everybody's got them straight. This is Tucker. This is Hunter, because sometimes when I do videos of each one of them, people get their names backwards.
There are different people.
Hunter's 14, but he's taller.
Wow.
Sorry, Tucker.
Thanks.
You're still tall. You're taller than Kevin. You know what Kevin's new name is, don't you? No, it's Sausage Fingers. All right, what are we working on today?
Tear down.
We're tearing down the 7.3 shop truck. If you guys have not seen, there's a whole bunch of videos on this, isn't there? There's a playlist linked below. Bought this truck out of Canada. It was a 460. Had no bed on it. We built a power stroke up for it. What makes this truck rare, you guys see that it says F Superduty right there. That is actually a F450 version of this truck. They made this F Superduty from 1988 to 1997. They only built it in a single cab truck, and they only built it in a two-wheel drive truck from 88 to 97. So you guys can see we've got an extra cab here, and we've got a four-wheel drive front axle. So a lot of people on the comments in previous videos said, oh, we've got 4 or 5 of these trucks and all this stuff. And that's what years are they? Well, they're 2003s, 2008s. Ford didn't start making what they call the Super Duty now till 99, and they made that platform and crew cabs and four-wheel drive. So this is a precursor of that. It's got a 15,000 pound GVW on it. F350 I think only had 11,000 pound GVW. So this is a lot heavier truck. Taller frame rails. It's got a Dana 70 front, Dana 80 rear. You guys see me, we just changed the gear set out on it. Truck's been doing really well. We've put a little over 2,000 miles on the truck so far. Only got a couple little issues with it. We got those lined out. We had a check engine light, it kept coming on. Had some people ask me about that. It's actually a IPR valve. I put a new one in it from Napa, and I guess it was not, it was sticking wide open. Got a Motorcraft one put in it. That fixed that issue. Other issue we had a vacuum pump. We put a new vacuum pump on the thing. It went bad probably within a few hundred miles. Put a new one on those on there. It's been working fine. So, but what we're getting ready to do today is tear the whole truck apart, aren't we? Mm-hmm. So you guys know I'm not a big fan of the silver color, am I? No. So we're going to change the color of this truck. So like I said earlier, this truck was originally a single cab truck, and it come out in a baby blue color. I can see evidence of that. And the sticker, the door tag sticker, which if this was a normal truck, the door tag sticker should be up here. So since this truck was stretched out, the door tag sticker is way back here. So what they done when they made this thing a crew cab, there's a line cut underneath the floorboard. We'll probably see that later when we rip the interior out. They basically cut the cab about a foot from that back there, added this center section. They put a crew cab roof and stuff on it. So I wasn't going to quite paint this quick, but I've got a little bit of a water leak up here. It may be coming around this front windshield. The caulking's starting to dry up in the drip rail, so before it goes bad, we're going to strip her plumb down. We're going to yank the whole interior out of it, headliners, seats. We're going to pull all the glass out of it. Got the glass company coming on Monday to yank the windshield out of it. We're going to probably sandblast this whole truck. It's got 3 layers of paint on it now. Originally it was baby blue. When they converted it when it was new, it went to a dark blue, and then I bought it at a Ritchie Brothers auction. They put this crappy silver paint job on it. And that's kind of what I'm worried about, because I think it's just a single stage. It may even be enamel paint. I'm not sure. You guys can kind of see the darker blue, which we're going to kind of shoot for that, what we're going to kind of go for. So they painted just recently when I got it this summer. And if it only had the 2 layers of paint on it, we might not touch it. But since it's got that unknown paint on it, we're just going to tear it down. We're going to rip all the glass out of the doors. It's going to be a fun time. So we've done this before. Actually, kids have helped me. It's been what? Well, it was 2017 when I bought this paint last, because I seen it. So I bought a gallon of paint for another project. It was like $240. Bought a gallon of paint for this. It's almost $500. That's how much it's raised in 5 years. So if you guys seen, you may have seen a couple quick clips of, we've got a 4-door Bronco from the 90s. I actually painted it, so I'm going to paint it the same blue color. I'll try to stick a picture of it in here so you guys kind of get the idea. But got new grill, new headlights. We're going back chrome with that. I got a bunch of new interior parts. We're going to update the seats. with some newer Super Duty seats. Get rid of the bench seats. I actually got some new glass too. You guys probably can't see us on camera, but this truck come from way up north in Canada, and the windows are all scratched up from scraping it with the ice scraper. So we're going to tackle all that today. The first thing we're going to do is put this bed on, or take the bed off, I should say. Seems like we just put it on. You guys might notice I got toolboxes under here. I had a debacle with the original dealer when I bought this bed, got lied to. So I didn't want to buy any toolboxes off them. I actually reached out to Zimmerman directly. They hooked me up with a set of toolboxes that bolted right up. Very nice, matched the contour of the bed and everything. So we're going to yank the bed off so we can get to the back of the cab when we yank that window out. That way we get a good job on the paint. So what we got to do, should just be able to unplug one wire, unhook my 2 fuel lines and sending unit. I think there's like 8 bolts. She should come right off there, so we're going to get on that first. Alright, we got the bed all unbolted, got the wiring unplugged back here, got the 2 fuel lines off sending unit. So the boys got the back of the truck picked up. What we're going to do is block the tires up. The reason we're going to do that, we're going to set it back down to the ground. We're actually going to use these column lifts to pick the bed up, and the tire is going to have to clear this bar right here, so we're going to roll it off onto that as a plane of attack. So what do you think? You ready to set her back down?
Should be good.
Should we put the boards this way so they can roll better?
They're gonna hit it.
No, they shouldn't hit. Or will they? I see what you're saying. You're probably right. Go ahead and roll it in, Tucker. You up high enough?
Yeah. Like that far off the toolbox?
Yeah. Alright, you ready? Looking alright? The back coming loose, Tucker?
I'm not sure. Yeah.
Wires okay? Alright? Alright, higher? Is that good? Sketchy?
You're on block.
Oh, you know the truck don't run no more, right? I unhooked the fuel.
Yeah, I know that.
Okay. We need to get maybe a couple more blocks and get that transition a little better. We'll roll
You're
out.
gonna leave it on blocks?
No, we're gonna roll it forward here and start taking the cab apart.
Oh, you wanna make it where it rolls down?
Yep. Oh no! Keep pushing. Got it.
I'm under the bed, which is scary too.
Perfect.
I thought we were just gonna go itself and not like come back down. We didn't have a little bit.
Just that easy. Now I don't know how we're gonna put it back on, but we got forklifts. Just another way of doing things. All right. We can probably roll this truck up a little bit more. We can set that bed down. We can put all of our interior parts on the bed of the truck here. Got a little dirty since I drove it. All right. Guys, remember I added that angle iron and stuff on the back of there. So we're ready to tear down. Getting all this nastiness out of here. We're gonna rip door panels, glass, everything else, dude. So we'll probably set you guys up here so you can follow along and watch us on time lapse and go from there. You about ready to have some fun?
It's more fun tearing it apart.
Yeah.
Depends what it is. I feel like if we're putting new stuff together. Well,
You what?
if it's a dirt bike, then I don't like putting new
A dirt bike.
I don't like tearing them apart.
Everybody knows you like dirt bikes.
Everything about
You like putting them together? I like putting stuff together after it's been painted. That's funnest.
Yeah, that's different, but if it's all nice and new, that's nice.
Well, at least you guys are gonna learn how to work on your interiors of your trucks. Except you don't have junky trucks like mine.
This isn't junky, this is a little bit of touch up.
It's been a work truck its whole life in Canada, eh? You gotta say A when you work on it.
For a work truck, that's probably better than nothing.
Alright, we're coming down over here. on our workstation.
That's a good height, but
Do we need to, we're gonna leave the lifts under it?
you're kind of in the way. Do you need them for anything else?
No. I don't know. Leave it there, shut her off. All right, we're gonna get after it. All right, what kind of mess did we find, boys? It's not good, is it?
It's a massive mess.
Massive mess. You guys remember, I had this truck up on the lift, had it all undercoated. It was super nice. Looking a little rusty. We've got some problems, to say the least.
Better than most OBS's, but
Yeah, it's
still.
better than most. You guys see, we've got some weight reduction going on here.
That's why you got Bondo. Just Bondo the whole thing.
That's what people do.
I'm
I
not.
don't know. This is looking like a monster project now. That's not even attached no more.
New rockers, cut them out, put them in more, or new ones in there.
Are you gonna weld all of them in there?
Sure. Yeah,
I don't like this up here.
Yeah.
See this rusty? It tells me water's been getting in here. You guys can see this seam right here is where the cab was cut originally. And you put this center section in. Tucker's got the other seam up here, don't you?
Oh yeah, right here.
So this is a single cab truck. Cut it right through here. Put that center section in it. And that's the back part of the cab.
You're just like poking holes and everything.
Well, somebody's oh, so they put fiberglass over this already, boys. Somebody's been in here at the auction.
Yeah.
Screwed me over. I knew it had a little bit of bubbling down here. Oh, oh, oh,
My God. Well, you don't care anymore.
oh.
This side's starting to bubble. Barely.
Mercy. What'd you get me into?
Ask yourself.
Huh?
Ask yourself that.
You know what most of this damage is probably from?
Water.
Probably, since it come from Canada, probably wet boots, wet feet,
Them Canadians.
water running off their boots and sitting in there.
This is
Because it doesn't make sense.
rusty too up here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what's had me worried all along. Water gets down. If they didn't seam this back together right when they cut this cab, I think a lot of water's got down here. We've got holes in there.
It's not good.
I mean, it's not.
Oh. Oh, that in there.
What is it?
Rust.
Oh, that's undercoating.
Oh,
Or sound deadener. Yeah, it's tar stuff.
Okay, I thought it was rust. Is that Bondo or not?
Bondo, yeah. Good old Bondo. I knew some work had been done back here. What a mess. What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
This, yeah, I do have another truck outside. I've always got a plan B. I mean, this is fixable, but it's never going to be 100%. You'd have to cut everything out. Do what?
7.3 in the Bronco.
7.3 in the Bronco. Oh, we can't destroy this truck. Problem with this truck is, well, it's got all kinds of crap in it too. It was cut in two to begin with, and it's not like a factory job.
Obviously.
For sure. You see where my window's leaking? I got water running in somewhere. Like when it rains, my seat gets wet.
My Bronco does that too. Where's my steering wheel?
I don't know. We gotta figure this out. I mean, you could fix all this, but that's gonna be a couple day ordeal, and it's not gonna be 100% legit, is it?
Mm-mm.
I don't know. We got some figuring out to do. We do have another clean cab out there. I do know that. That means the freaking dash would have to come out again.
That's annoying.
It is.
Oh
Oh my, he says. I don't know. We'll go out there. Connor, you might take a screw gun. We'll take a rocker loose and make sure that one's clean. I'm pretty positive. We'll go take a look at it. Alright, you guys probably can't see it that sun. I'll walk over here. This is the truck we was talking about. Hunter's actually taking a, let's go over and see what he's got going on. We're making sure, I'm positive this truck is clean. Come from Texas. He took the rocker panel out here. Oh yeah, that truck's nice. And so this is where your axles come from, wasn't it?
Yeah.
For your Bronco. So if you guys seen Hunter's Bronco, this used to be a F350 4-wheel drive. I bought it in Texas, government sale for like $800 or $900 or $700. We robbed the axles out for Hunter's Bronco. I think the transfer case too, didn't we?
Yep.
The bad thing I see, we got two dented doors over there. So when we took the axles out from underneath this thing, we were all under it. He was taking the axles out with like a 3/8 battery impact, U-bolts and everything. That's how clean this thing was. But we got two doors here. It's probably got forklift damage to them, I'm guessing. The thing is, the whole interior, dash, all that stuff's got to change out because this is older. The cab shell's the same. Headliner's not much good. This truck don't have, 37,000 miles. It's been out in that hot Texas sun. It's faded. I think it's like an 87. But the cabs are the same. These doors are still fixable. A little bit of forklift rash air. The problem with that other cab, we could fix it, but it's never going to be 100% right. Look, this truck's even been Z-barred. It's kind of crazy. I think this was a U.S. Air Force truck, wasn't it? Didn't it say on the side of it? Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, we can fix that other cab. It's got some damage up here, rust. Bad thing is, I just don't think it's going to last forever. This truck is something I'm going to keep forever. And that other one, I just think it's going to turn into a mess. It's got some rust bubbling up here. That other cab does. So I don't know. It's a lot of work, Hunter.
Yeah.
A lot of work.
I said it'd be worth it. I said it'd be worth it though.
Well, we'll spend what? Even get all the parts and pieces to repair that. That's going to be probably a 2-day ordeal. And it's still not going to be 100% legit. I mean, right? Unless you like, it's just hard to kill rust. It's like cancer. It's very hard to kill. So I don't know. We got some figuring out to do. All right, we've been poking and prodding some more. What are we doing?
Now you can just have fun poking holes in it.
We did check. Those two doors over there are damaged on another cab. Those doors are clean. There's no rust on those. These doors are clean. I think it's just from people's wet feet in here.
Yeah.
I'm worried about these seams where they've cut and welded this stuff together. This one's not quite as bad, but it's starting to develop rust in there. It just wasn't a factory job when they did this, so it's had a new roof skin put on it because it's got ribs on it. It was made to a crew cab, so.
Oh yeah. This whole
It's not holding there no more, huh?
No, not really. Kick that like.
But I can tell this has all been Bondoed fiberglass stuff.
Well, first of all, that's not even connected to it anymore.
No.
Like this whole middle piece is apart from the rocker.
How much welding experience do you want, bud?
With that small wire feeder, I'm okay.
Tucker doesn't like the little wire
No, I
feeder.
don't at all.
Alright, so what are we doing? We ripping the cab off? Creating a monster?
That's what I would do.
Oh my gosh. I mean, it's going to be like a new truck once it's all gone. Your mom's going to have a... You know what the good thing is, though? It don't cost us any money because we got all the parts. For sure.
And you'd spend money fixing this.
Yeah, and it's only going to be... It's not going to be 100% perfect unless a guy just, like, rips it apart.
Before you do it again, probably.
It may lie. Yeah, I'm worried about that coming apart, and that's a mess. We may even get to sandblast it and stuff may pop up holes, and we wished we'd done this to begin with, so I just know what happens. That cab out there has one layer of paint. It's all original crew cab from the factory. I think we just need to go that route. So, I know some kids that helped me put this dash in here. You guys know there's a whole video just to putting this dash in this freaking truck because we had to change all this for the Power Stroke stuff. So, a lot of work, boys. Good thing we got you here on break, huh?
Yeah.
Should have stayed in school and been cool.
I don't know about that.
Alright. Well, let's tear down the, I guess rip this thing apart. We gotta get all the fenders and stuff off. We gotta reuse those two doors. So, that other one needs all new weather stripping, so.
You're still gonna have to tear that door down, aren't you? Like windows and everything?
Yeah, you could probably tear the windows and stuff out of those.
Okay.
We'll get this, dash and stuff ripped off. The whole doghouse is gonna have to come off. I don't know what kind of mirrors are on that truck, but probably not these kind of mirrors.
What's on my prop? I guess it's not.
You gotta have that one on the side so you can see yourself.
We may have to use this door too. I don't know. We'll have to see. It's gonna be a great time. Alright, we're gonna get a game plan. No more boring you guys with this whole cluster project that just put 2 or 3 more days into our life we didn't need.
Where are those holes?
Where at?
Right here.
I don't know.
You can see it. Just right
Oh,
here.
it's just dirty paint.
Okay.
What a mess. Why does this look familiar?
Maybe because we've done it before.
Oh my gosh. Alright, she's looking a little different. Mr. Tucker is taking out the inner fender bolts. He's having a great old time. Boy's got the whole front end of the truck off. We got this fender off. We've got most of the stuff disconnected from the cab. Got all the pedals and stuff loose. Got the cab bolts, the plugs out of those, so we're about ready to take those out. I think Hunter's going to do that. Hunter pulled the Freon back out of this thing before we went to lunch so we can unhook these. Vacuum on there. Because we got to unhook the AC lines that go into the cab. This is a big job. Bigger than what we was getting into this morning, wasn't it?
Sure.
But, all in all, what we got? Like 4 hours in this thing so far?
And some experience.
And some experience. Good experience.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to get this other fender off, and then we've got to,
I love how these are 5 different sizes.
yeah, metric, American. Those inner fender bolts are not fun. I'm sure there's some people in the comments that will agree with you, Tucker. We'll get that fender off. We gotta get a game plan to get this cab off. We got a trailer in there working. No, the trailer shop's not open. We'll probably move that thing outside. We'll probably maybe use the lifts to pick this cab up. We'll probably leave this cab set up in there for now because we're probably gonna need a few more parts off of it. May need a couple doors there. I'm not sure what I want to do. Get that other cab in there and look at it, but we'll get this cab off here today. We'll probably bring the other truck in as it's cold, let it warm up overnight, and then we'll be back to tomorrow and get that other cab off there. But we'll get this one ready here in a second.
We're recording.
Did you get her?
Yeah, and smash my hand.
Off camera.
Off camera. What's this one look like?
nasty.
Nasty? Yeah, they've done a little. It might be undercoat.
It looks like undercoat. Could be.
All right, we'll set her outside. All right, we got the truck moved over here. Hunter's linking up the two lifts. We got them up underneath the cab. We're gonna see what's hooked up, not hooked up. I don't know. We're gonna find out real quick for sure. Boys kind of did a once over. I see something here. It's gonna get us. We did a once over underneath, I guess I should say. I've got a wiring harness over here we need to unclip, boys. So yeah, we're planning on picking her up, then we'll roll the truck out some way or another.
I did, but did you turn that one on?
You're not arguing, are we?
Did you turn that one on?
You got brotherly love going on here?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay, Tucker, you need to watch up front on that side over there. I'm gonna watch this side.
Hey, you still got a wrench down in there. Or that's not a wrench, that's a. Never mind. Don't listen to what I said.
Ready, Freddie?
Ready.
You get up there where you can watch too.
I'll watch the back.
It's all
just
done up with it.
the heater box and everything. Yeah, let's just go up about an inch or so, inch or two, and we'll see what's up. Wire harness here. Don't see them attached.
This all looks alright.
You alright over here, Tucker?
I think so. I don't see anything other than.
Alright, going up a little more, Hunter.
I like the steering column thing.
Yeah, it should be fine here. Alright, going up a little more. Down underneath there, Tucker, and look on that side. This side looks good.
Sorry.
Let's take another look here.
I don't see nothing.
Up there by your heater box and stuff.
Yeah, you're good. There's nothing there.
You guys ever seen a cab come off a truck before? We have today. All right, Hunter, go ahead. Keep an eye up there.
How high
That's good.
Put it on locks?
Sure. It looks funky, don't it?
It's going down way too far.
That's good.
Yeah, it's leaning.
It's fine.
Well, what do you think?
And that's one cab off.
Cab is off. Man, it would have been a lot easier to, yeah, work on all this.
OBS problem.
Nice blue shiny motor, big old turbo in there. Well, we can double check everything up here anyway.
Now you might as well spray your frame off and everything like that.
Well, we did paint, see I've undercoated this whole cab. The thing was solid to under here, but
Just
Looks can be deceiving.
Just to take it away.
Yeah, don't worry about that minor hammer imperfection.
Okay, I was wondering what that was.
That was just to clear that big old
I don't know if you
downpipe.
see it. Come over here and you can really see it.
Yep.
Where is it? Dang, bud.
Interesting. All right. What are we doing? Rolling this thing out?
If you can,
Somehow, yeah, I don't know how we're doing that.
What's this cap? Where's this cap going?
Probably gonna set it right down here because we still got to use heater box stuff over there.
put mirrors on it.
Yep. All right. I think we'll take this chassis, put it back over there, and then we'll bring that blue truck and set it in here so it warms up tonight.
Okay.
See, I told you we'd have it off in about an hour.
I feel like it's been like 30 minutes.
How long did it take us? So we started this morning.
We
Probably got 4 hours in this thing. We kind of gummed around for a little while.
Tearing apart the inside didn't take a while.
I mean, that's 4 hours stripping inside the cab, lifting it up.
Three
That's
of
not
us.
terrible, is
I
it?
felt like the inside didn't take long until you got to the dash. Like the seats and all that took like 5 seconds.
Yeah, with the dash, we've had it out before, and it seems like a daunting task, but we've had it out, so wasn't that bad. Now, the other dash in the other truck's different, so I don't know about that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to strip all that out.
Just rip it out.
Yeah, we're going to strip that cab out plumb naked, and we'll paint it all, and then put it together, so. All right, let's get this moved over there.
Now this is what I call pure sketch right here. Got it. Sketchy. The ultimate Ford system. Beautiful. Got the cab up there, the board system, old 7.3 pinions.
They work, surprisingly.
Let's look at it. You know, this could have been solved by
No rust.
no rust, but you know, OBS problems, and I guess you get what you get. She's a bit dirty. Oh yeah, he probably needs in here.
Go that way a little. That's good, shoulder back. Okay. Come on back. That's good. Now cut her and go that way. How are we going to get a 19-foot long truck and a 16-foot door? Bring it over this way. Now keep going forward. Cut your wheels. There you go. Not that much. Straighten your wheel up. There you go. Come on in. Over that way a little. Straight in. Back this way. That's good. Hold up there. Go up a little bit, Hunter. Going up, Tucker. Go up a little bit. All right, well, up a little, Hunter. Okay. You guys ready? You'll have to back up a little bit so you don't slide. Put it in reverse. Go ahead. Come on, Tucker. Nice and easy. Doing good. What's that?
Taxi sign.
A taxi sign? I think that's for the runway or something.
Taxi.
Taxi.
Make a decal for it.
It's got the government numbers on the front bumper.
I kind of want to do that. That'd be fun.
What's that?
Have a taxi sign on my
How much did it pay? $35,000 is what they paid for this truck, supposedly. Seems like a little bit too much in 1987, but. All right, there is our donor cab. We just got to take the whole front end apart, take all the crap out of the inside.
Yeah, definitely not a lot of work.
Not a lot of work.
At all.
No. No, well, that'll be a good project for tomorrow on my birthday.
Yep.
Happy birthday to me.
November 20th.
What a can of worms we're opening up. Yeah, we got to go to a birthday party tonight.
Nice.
All right. We'll be back in the morning. Did you get her loose, bud?
Yeah.
Finally?
I actually didn't take that one, I didn't feel like.
Well, it's because we've done it a time or two. Oh, you got a bolt in over here.
Well,
You need somebody to hold the nut underneath.
yeah, it's loose.
So this cab is looking a whole lot better. I don't know if you guys can see these little plastic plugs. It actually was Z-bartered by the government when they got it new. Which that's a plus. When it comes from Texas, you know it's been in a hot, dry place. All the plastic plugs and stuff's brittle, door panels. But all in all, this one's looking really good. See that dark navy blue it was on it? Tucker wants his little runway taxi light.
Oh yeah, put it on the silver Bronco.
It says Motorola on there. That was some kind of
It does, yeah.
some kind of radio antenna. Somebody on the old YouTube might know what that is. They can comment down in the comments below. So we got all the doors off of it. You stripped her, didn't you? I'm seeing a couple issues already. You guys see these holes here? These are a little bit different what we got going on that 95 cab. Remember, this is the 87 cab. Guys, this actually has a 351 Windsor in it, and it's actually carbureted. 87, they were still carbureting, putting carburetor and stuff, so it's not fuel injected. I don't know the condition of this motor. It was missing distributor and stuff when I got it. But yeah, I'm seeing some stuff different there, so that's going to be a not fun task to maybe changing that over. We may have to cut the firewall section out. I see this mount's different here. That's not a huge deal. We can cut those spot welds out and change that over. I'll show you guys on this one. If you notice that steering column hole's in a big teardrop shape. This one's just round over here. Fortunately, a little bit different. See, that one's just round. The other one's teardrop shaped. I know they did have an issue with the firewalls being weak in the earlier trucks. So, and also these two plugs are different here. That's the engine computer. It's in there. So yeah, I don't know. It's turned into a mess for sure. You guys can see this mount here is different. The other thing I noticed, this right here is a little bit different. So I got to see if these holes are here too. That side looked the same. This bulges out a little bit more. So I don't know. I don't know. If that's all there is, that's not a huge deal. We can swap stuff around. Do what?
It's still coming down there.
Did you get the front bolt out up there, bud?
No, not yet.
Cab's rock there. Oh, there went my T. So yeah, it's
It won't, it's rusty, it won't come out.
okay. All right, we're about ready to lift this dude off here, and then we'll get this pile of junk out of our way. And then we can assess that firewall stuff and see what's going on here. All right, Mr. Tucker's got these linked up. Is that right? Yeah. All right, you ready to see what happens? Watching for wires and.
I don't know about that ground here.
Go ahead, yeah. Okay, you ready now?
Maybe. That's scary.
What's going on with it here, boys? Is that all it needed?
You better get your key before you it goes up in here.
Look up there and make sure everything's good. What about the back, honey? You want to keep an eye on that? Yep. Look underneath of it. Yep, looking good. Look good, Hunter? Yeah. All right, let her rip. You gotta keep going, yeah. Keep going, bud. Alright, that's good.
I need to drop it back down.
No, it's fine. Well, there she be. I seen one wire somebody forgot to mention.
Hey, I
Yeah.
can cut it.
Yeah, I can cut that. You didn't care about it.
I don't even know.
This cab is definitely clean for sure.
Cleaner.
Cleaner. It's clean. Clean as she gets. We'll sandblast it, re-seam seal it, and make her all look pretty. All right, we need to get this pile of junk out of here. Got the old C6 on the back of the 351, don't we?
Sure.
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 Might make a good engine for somebody. We don't know if she runs though. Somebody probably needed a distributor and we robbed parts off of it. All right, let's get this out of here. Alright, I think this video is getting kind of long, so unfortunately we're going to have to wrap this one up. Hopefully you guys liked what you've seen today. A little bit different, kind of time consuming. We've got a bunch of figuring to do. I've been looking. If you guys remember that other cab, that was actually beat up under there. I think there's a cross member we're going to have to modify for the transfer case on that crew cab. I'm not sure. You guys notice that's kind of flat in there. This one over here was actually beat up, but it had automatic in it originally, so it put it back further. You guys can kind of see that one pushed up there. Hammer marks, they did that. I didn't do that. But yeah, we got a lot of figuring, deciphering to do for sure. Hunter's pulling off insulation that Kevin and I put on way back here a couple months ago, I guess. What we've got to figure out, I think we're going to have to cut out this firewall. The first thing we're probably going to do is actually test fit that back on there. But that's all going to be in another video later on. We're going to get all these little odds and ends figured out so we don't bore you guys with that whole process. But hopefully you guys liked the video. If you did, give us a big thumbs up. You got a thumb? Yep, and if you want to keep seeing more on this dude, you might consider subscribing. Don't worry, we got plenty of dozer footage and stuff coming up. So, does it stuck on there, bud?
Oh, it's supposed to stay on there.
Well, some of that can stay on there probably because
How you supposed
we gotta
to
get to the bolts. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, guys, got any good comments, leave them down below. And we'll see you guys next time. We tell everybody happy Christmas.
Yeah.
And happy birthday to the man himself.
Happy birthday. It's my birthday today.
November 20th.
But they're not going to see us till like November, December 20th.
That's fine.
Who knows? We'll catch you guys next time.